Welcome to Goofand Chill. I'm Mikyla Wilfred. As Halloween approaches, the favorite genre ends up being horror. As I'm not a fan of horror, I found a show that grabbed different characters from gothic horror novels. I recently watched the Showtime show Penny Dreadful. The show starts at a Wild West show that is traveling around Europe in the 19th century. Our lead, Vanessa, is watching the sharpshooter, Ethan Chandler, as he is talking about his great endeavors with General Custer. After the show, Vanessa meets Ethan at a restaurant to try and hire him as a shooter for a night job they have. Of course, that is after she calls him out about not having been more than a baby when General Custer was leading troops. As they head to the job, Ethan meets an older gentleman named Sir Malcolm Murray, and he encounters a pale humanoid who is raving about a master. Ethan doesn't hesitate to shoot it, and the others that show up. Only one dies, and the three characters take him to a doctor who studies the dead. Now this is where the show gets interesting. The doctor's name is Victor Frankenstein. They study the dead body and allude to it being a vampire. Malcolm drafts Frankenstein to help and be their medical assistant. Ethan decides to stay permanently, leaving behind the glory of acting, and help as they fight the supernatural. These four add a scholar, Lyle, to their team as we follow the main storyline. Later, we meet Frankenstein's monster, Vanessa befriends Dorian Gray, and the series becomes the main group looking for Malcolm's daughter and Vanessa's best friend, Mina Harker. The storyline ends with the first season, the second season focuses on witches and dark magic, and the last season goes to Dracula, adding Renfield and even Dr. Jekyll. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, the main girl's named Vanessa and not Penny. Well, here's the thing. Penny Dreadfuls were stories written in weekly parts, costing a penny. The most famous story published this way was The Barber of Fleet Street, which has been adapted into another wonderful Netflix movie, Sweeney Todd. Now this cast is what truly drew me to this show. Vanessa, who is played by Eva Green, was in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children as Miss Peregrine, and she's also the love interest in the James Bond movie, Casino Royale. Sir Malcolm was played by Timothy Dalton, who played James Bond in the late 80s. I guess you could say Vanessa and Malcolm really bonded. For those of you who like Doctor Who, Billie Piper is one of the main characters in the show. There are not a lot of cameos because the show focuses a lot on characters, their relationships, their flaws, their triumphs, their failures, and watching them grow. They are influenced by many people around them, and I found myself yelling from time to time at these characters spending so much time being influenced. This show is finished as of this year at 3 seasons, a total of 27 episodes, and it has a very conclusive ending. Have any other Netflix recommendations, or want to voice your thoughts about Penny Dreadful, or even last show's Gallivant? Tweet at ZTV Goofing Off with the hashtag Goofand Chill. Keep on Netflix watching until next time.